What is up, Web3 crew? It's me, Chris Atumun's right here at Dubai FinTech Summit 2025 at Madinat Jumeirah. And right now, I'm at the booth of ComplyStream together with the founder and the CEO, Mr. Kartik, and the co-founder and the CPO, Mr. Sandy. How are you guys?
All good. How are you?
I'm good, and how about you two?
Doing fabulous.
Is this your first time, the ComplyStream, to be an exhibitor of Dubai FinTech Summit?
That's right. And it's so amazing to be here at the DFS. And literally when we got this opportunity to talk about ComplyStream, this rapidly emerging financial crime operations platform, we just couldn't say no. So glad to be here.
And glad to meet you too as well. So before anything else, can you please tell us a bit background of what you guys are doing as the founder and the CPO of ComplyStream?
I actually spent a lot of time with banks and with fintech, predominantly in the payments and the product side of things, and then essentially issues at compliance and operations and how the user feels it as a pain has always been dominant in my view. And it was the right time and opportune moment to go and build something with someone who's also equally passionate about this. So yeah.
So I spent the last 20 years in financial services, more than 10 at a bank, large bank, JP Morgan, and the next 10 in fintech. Every single year, it was the same problem with inefficiencies that exist in financial crime operations. I knew I had to do something about it. So the opportunity came last year, beginning of last year, and I just couldn't say no. So I was like, you know what? Let's dive first in and then let's see how it goes. So that's how we started building the platform.
And now that you are here at Dubai FinTech Summit, what are you guys showcasing today?
So the energy here has been fabulous to begin with. And essentially, all of our validations and all of the ideas that we have been working on essentially have been resoundingly, yes, validated by our ideal customer profiles, the users that we're meeting in here. And they have been coming and saying, okay, you are not another KYC monitoring platform. You are not another case manager. We do not also need the ones that we have been looking for. This is the opportune time to bring the workflow orchestration together and help a very forgotten operations and compliance team as the user. So yeah, we are seeing a lot of in fact, amazing feedback and positivity regarding what we are building.
And what is your main mission? What problems are you guys solving as well?
The biggest problems that we are solving are that in the post-event orchestration space. And while that's a mouthful, let's break it down. So things like a payment has been stopped because of a financial crime risk, or maybe the regulator has asked for a suspicious activity report. What usually happens is the financial crime analyst has to contend with at least 7 or if not more platforms for them to then understand what is the case about, what do they do to effectively resolve the case. On top of that, they have to then use emails, Excel and spreadsheets and SharePoint folders for them to manage their job. ComplyStream brings all of that together in one single place in an intelligent workspace that effectively makes the time to decision as small as possible. So literally a use case where what we call as payment request for information, which usually takes like somewhere in weeks, if not months, we bring it down to a few hours or maybe even 30 minutes. How we do it is effectively using the power of agentic AI to drive all of these repetitive processes to be as automated as possible. But a critical USP of ours, we never make the decision for our customers. We get them to the point so that they can be comfortable in the decision that they make. So that's the USP of ComplyStream, and that's the mission of ComplyStream.
Very well explained, guys. I think we're done with no, I'm just kidding. No, going back, what do you think, what makes ComplyStream stand out from all the competitors?
We have defined a category. We're actually in a category creation space. So post-event was never a category in the first place. We essentially are pushing that category to be created. It's all about pre-event. If you see even 9 out of 10 players in the booths all over this summit, you would see a lot of KYC, IDV, AML players. Well, no comments or no offense because they are also amazing partners for us. But in the post-event spaces where most of the waste is going into, and someone has to do something about that. Well, the good news is Google recognized this when they accepted us into the accelerator program, being one of the 15 startups out of 500 to be accelerated into Google. So yeah, that's a big one. So being backed by such a behemoth essentially validates our theory that this is a much needed space that requires fresh and creative thinking. So yeah, that's essentially back to Kartik's point. I think we are trying to now bring realism into the vision that we have gone for.
Do you have any plans of putting ComplyStream in blockchain?
So we actually work very closely with blockchain-based payment providers. A lot of these payment providers use some top-notch blockchain screening providers, but the problem still remains the same, where once a risk has been detected, it is thrown over the fence to the analyst, and the analyst literally is given no help for them to resolve that particular alert. So we take in those triggers from a blockchain screening provider, from, let's say, a normal fiat screening provider and so on, and we turn it into something that can be quickly resolved using the power of AI, but also integrating deeply into their existing flows. And one critical differentiator is we do not come in and we say we will replace your entire stack. We actually are embedded into their stack. And that's what makes the customers and especially the users very happy. And because these are the users who are the forgotten lot, as Sandy was saying, the financial crime analysts are pretty much the most under pressure and the least supported team within a bank, within a payment services provider. We are here to change that forever. And that's why our tagline also says, redefining financial crime operations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kartik. And then after Dubai FinTech Summit, what's next for ComplyStream?
A lot of feature development literally going on right now as we speak. We're literally on Slack as we are attending this fabulous summit. We have got Money 2020 to attend to in Amsterdam coming up next. We have also got Payments Innovation Forum. We have got bunch of events that we are going into and representing the team and the company. As far as product is concerned, we are rapidly developing almost every week. I mean, no Sundays, nothing. We build almost every day. And then we've got events, we've got fabulous investor meetings, discussions. But first and lastly, but not, I'm sorry, it's the main thing, which is customers. So, customer meetings, picking up their phones, their WhatsApp, anything and everything to make sure that we're still on the right path. And so, yeah, that's.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sandy. Last question. What do you think is the future of money?
It is going to be stable coin rails, but powered by ComplyStream.
I mean, I would just add, I'll be shameless and add, the future of money is going to be frictionless thanks to stablecoin and ComplyStream.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Kartik. And Mr. Sandy, now describe this event in one word.
Energetic?
Super energetic.
All right, energetic, super energetic. I'm energetic. Thank you so much. There you have it. Hope you get a lot of insights from them. This is Mikrisa Tumans. More to come only here at FOMO, the future of money.